blessed. I'm blessed. No matter what I am what I am. My son's blessed. I'm blessed. No matter what I am what I am. And I'm the real deal. And I don't talk, man. I back it up. I back it up, baby. Anytime, anywhere, like I said. And we're going to beat up that woman
exactly
beater.
3 minutes.
The one that beat up his wife, man. His wife in front of his kids. You guys like that? Like this guy, woman beater? He must have learned that from his dad. Woman beater, baby. We're going to beat that woman beater. See how he's going to like it. He's going to get it from a real man. Damn woman beaters. We're going to beat that woman beater down. You guys hear me? What I said, baby. Woman
All right, it's
beater.
okay. It's okay.
Beat up his wife
All right.
in front of his kids.
Yo, you gotta watch Oscar. We're starting at this is gonna be a very solid. Yesterday was an experiment. I'm gonna explain that in the middle of the video. So what we gotta do is we gotta start the video off. Excuse me. Talking straight boxing. You know, so this is gonna be an hour and a half or 2 hour stream. You know, so it's today. It's fight day. So you know we gotta do shit right. So give me 2 more minutes. It's 12:28 right now. We're gonna start at 12:30. But peep how Oscar don't know what to do. He starts to myself, it's all right. It's okay. It's okay.
Son's blessed. I'm blessed. No matter what I am what I am. And I'm the real deal. And I don't talk, man. I back it up. I back it up, baby. Anytime, anywhere, like I said. And we're going to beat up that woman beater. The one that beat up his wife, man. His wife in front of his kids. You guys like that? Like this guy, woman beater? He must have learned that from his dad. Woman beater, baby. We're going to beat that woman beater. See how he's going to like it. He's going to get it from a real man. Damn woman beaters. We're going to beat that woman beater down. You guys hear me? What I said, baby. Woman
All right, it's
beater.
okay. It's okay.
Beat up his wife
All right.
in front of his kids. Ah, that's baby.
Let me,
How come he didn't say that? He talks about my son. He's a hypocrite. How about him? Woman beater. He beats up women and goes to jail.
Hold on.
beat up like a chicken.
All right. All right.
Like I said, anytime, I'm ready.
You chose not to address to the crowd what Ruben Guerrero said.
Damn woman beaters. Yeah, we're starting in 1 minute. We're starting in 1 minute. What am I doing? What was I doing? Oh, this one. Yeah, man, it's here. You know what I call it? I've been calling it the money grab. Because that's what it is. It's a big old money grab. Y'all want to look at the purses? Y'all know what the purses are? Where should we start? Should we start with the undercard, or should we start with like the big news first and then go into like the smaller news? Because we got to talk about what's going on with De La Hoya. Somebody's got a little bit of sour grapes right? Did y'all see the tweet? Very, very hate-filled tweet. Very hate-filled tweet. We got to talk about Gervonta Davis and him not only missing weight in 2 fights straight, even though in his last fight against Liam Walsh he lost the extra weight, but in this fight, the biggest fight of his career as far as on this scale, he lost his title. We got to talk about obviously the purses, what the fighters are going to be making, the pay-per-view buys, the fact that as of right now, the venue is still not sold out, but I'm pretty sure that people are going to buy up all those tickets before it starts. I'm pretty sure that shit's going to be sold out tonight. But it's like, it doesn't matter that it's taking this long to sell out, as long as it sells out, right? Who cares about, oh, this shit sold out in 13 seconds or some shit? Who cares about that shit? We know it's going to be sold out, and we know that there's going to be a whole bunch of rich people and shit there. I've been getting a whole lot of crap. Because people are like, well, didn't you say you were going to the fight? No, I'm not at the fight. But somebody is there. Why does it have to be me? Is it not even bigger that I actually have somebody there who's sending me content that I haven't yet to upload? I got a busy ass day. What else? We got to talk about how, McGregor was looking sick. He was looking like, what's that street up in L.A., up in the L.A. area where all like I saw it on TV, where all like the heroin people be, he looked like a homeless person. He needed, what's it called, a oyster fry up. I got this lovely Irish restaurant right in the corner from me. Where you get the what is it? You get the beans. He needs some beans. Let's go look at it. What is this? Why is this? What is this? I knew I shouldn't have been messing with stuff. Oh, do I got to get rid of the scene? Delete scene. What the hell is going on over here? Did I do something wrong? Wait a minute. Maybe I did this. Oh, I know what I did. My bad. Give me 1 minute. But, yeah, so let me put this over here. And mixed martial artists are known to, like, cut weight. They're known to cut weight like that. In, like, short periods of time. But look. Don't he look like, you ever see that movie, The Road? He looked like Viggo Mortensen from The Road. And even though it's a 12-round fight, 3-minute rounds, it's different. Of course Floyd gonna look healthy. Was he not expected to look healthy? So I can only imagine, like him cutting the 145, how he would look. My God.
Welcome to fabulous Las Vegas. We have so many champions here. It's really a great moment for the brand Hublot, for the reopening of our boutique in front shops here. It's our first boutique that we did a few years. Reopening now. We have a second one in Christophe. And the fight tomorrow, the money fight together with Floyd Mayweather, who is our ambassador, TBE. The best ever, we are for him.
didn't see that one. That's why I played. I never seen that one. You know, it's just crazy. Like, that shit is, like, really, really here. And it's like you look at him, he wasn't looking like this, you know?
There they are, ladies and gentlemen. It's the money fight. Mayweather versus McGregor. 12 rounds of boxing in the super welterweight division.
Floyd was trying not to get too close. You know, I wouldn't want to be too close either. Hold on, let me fix something real quick. I don't want to be too close either. You know, just saying, I wouldn't want to be, you know, just saying. But it's like this. I brought the fight. Obviously, since I'm not there, I'm going to buy the fight. Hold on, I'm trying to fix something. I just feel that people just bitching too much about like for example, Oscar. Oscar seems to be really pissed off. Hold on 1 minute, damn it. You know, Oscar seems to be really, like, pissed off, yo, and I'm wondering, it's like, I'll just pull it up on the screen what he posted. If he didn't take it down. Now, I'm going to go ahead and tell you the way I feel. If you call yourself a boxing fan and you buy Mayweather-McGregor tonight, or if you purchased it, then you better buy Canelo versus Golovkin. That's just a given. I'm already pissed off and sick of some of you because, actually, looking at the numbers, majority of you, because you didn't buy Ward Kovalev too. Yeah, I'm tired. I'm tired of shit, you know, and I can squeeze in like a 2-hour nap. I still got like all these videos to upload, man. You know, but the people who talk the most about like what fighters should be and should not be making are the ones who are not buying the fights. So I'm like, I can understand that where Oscar's coming from, for example. He's kind of getting dicked over in two different ways by this fight, because there's another fight tonight that may end up being fight of the year. Cotto versus Kamagan on HBO. Then 3 weeks from now, like, this is Golden Boy, Oscar De La Hoya. Like, think about like how big this news would have been 3 years ago. 3 years ago. Miguel Cotto signs with Golden Boy Promotions. This is could possibly be Miguel Cotto's last fight. It's on HBO. Oscar De La Hoya is the promoter of this show. Then 3 weeks from today, 3 weeks from today, 3 weeks from today is Canelo versus Golovkin. You're asking fight fans to spend $175 in 1 month. People are buying it, whether they're saying they're not. We're going to talk about if it's going to do 5 million pay-per-view buys or not later on. But people are buying Mayweather versus McGregor. They're buying it. And then 3 weeks, you want people to spend $75 more to buy Canelo versus Golovkin. It's $175. It's rough. And one thing about Canelo versus Golovkin is outside of let's talk about demographics. Let's talk about some numbers. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Now, we can debate about all this shit, right? Mayweather versus McGregor has the appeal of casual fans of all races and ethnicities, largely due to Conor McGregor. However, when you put a name like Conor McGregor and Floyd Mayweather together, you have a, you know, everybody wants to see it, or everybody's talking about it, or people saying they're not going to watch it, but they know about it. When it comes to Canelo versus Golovkin, you have that hardcore boxing fan base. You have the Mexican fan base who Golovkin has adopted. And when it comes to Kazakhstan, like, will the Russian population, will the Ukrainians, you know, or the Polish, there's a lot of Polish boxing fans. You know, like, where is that casual, there's really no casual appeal there. Like, no, it is from a certain standpoint, but there's so much politics and so much shit involving the storyline of why Canelo versus Golovkin is important, and you know, like how it got made in the storyline. But I guess that's why it's people like me that gotta, you know, talk about that shit to get people to say, yo, buy this fight. This is some real shit. Because if Canelo loses, then people gonna be like, yo, he was always a fluke and he finally fought somebody that was his size and then he lost. If Golovkin wins, they're gonna be like, aha, he finally fights somebody good. Looking at his bum resume, I'm not saying his resume is a bum. I know. But when I'm looking at Mayweather versus McGregor, people say it's a circus. And the circus is in town. But circuses be lit sometimes, you know. I went to a circus, like, I'm talking about, like, what's the Ringling Brothers or some shit? You know, so even though you say, oh, it's going to be a whole bunch of freaks up in there with little hands and, you know, little, look weird, you know, like, you can't say midget, I guess, no more. I guess they call it, like, dwarves. You know, but you know, like, oh, shit, this shit going to be, you know, it's lit. So say what you want about Canelo versus, Mayweather versus McGregor. You want to see it. You want to see this spectacle. It's a fucking spectacle. If it's like this, one thing I like about Dulorme Promotions is they give you all the tools needed as media to promote their fights. They give you everything to promote fights as far as media, photos, videos, everything. And I be thinking sometimes, like, is it on us, the media, to like sell these fights better? Or is it something the promoters doing wrong? You know, I don't know. But I do feel digital marketing is the key, and a lot of promoters are behind on that. I do feel that, you know. But obviously he's pissed. I just think that if he's this pissed, you shouldn't show you this pissed in this type of way. You know what I'm saying? You know? This is just bad business right here, you know? Like, fuck you, Mayweather versus McGregor. Both of you are disrespecting the sport of boxing. Canelo GG, September the 16th. And then he posts the Ring TV, and you know Oscar De La Hoya owns Ring TV. Did you know that? You'd be surprised how many people don't know that. He owns Ring TV. He owns the prestigious Ring magazine title. So I guess what I'm saying is, despite what you may think of Oscar De La Hoya from whatever he's done in the past, you know what I'm talking about. One of those photos two of them still haunt me. Two of them photos, they're all just, but two of them haunt me. So no matter what you think of Oscar De La Hoya as a person, on some real shit, he's a very powerful dude. And he's very, very rich. Did you hear what I say? He owns the Ring Magazine title. He owns Ring Magazine. He owns, you know? He's got his own television station. All his affiliations and everything. But this looks bad. This looks bad, but hey, you're entitled to your opinion. And you know what? I'm the same way. People be like, yo, why would you post some shit like this? You know, people be telling me all the time. They say shit like, you know, you should change some things because you're an editor-in-chief now. You should wear suits and all. I say, okay, I understand what you're saying. But in order for all this to work the way I want, I said I'm going to do it my way. But however, I do know how to get things done. And obviously now that, as you can see, we have access to fights, we're doing things right. I don't like when people try to put me in a suit. They just keep trying to put me in a suit. Now, I know I have to get there, and I'm going to get there. But even though he's done this, I'm not mad that he did it because it's like, well, yeah, hey, listen, bro, you can be pissed. Why don't people got to be so sensitive? It's just that people are saying that, well, come on. If Canelo versus, if McGregor wanted Canelo, you would have made it happen. So I'm wondering if this fight wasn't on today where Oscar has Cotto versus Kamagai on and not 3 weeks from Canelo versus Golovkin, would he have posted this if Mayweather versus McGregor was sometime, some other date when he had no fights nowhere near around it? You know? I don't know. It just looks bad. But however, hey, listen. I gotta be honest with you. I am kind of glad that this money grab is over. I'm kind of glad that it's over. You know, obviously the money grab doesn't end until, like, for example, I'm probably going to be going to sleep tomorrow around this time. I'm going to try to squeeze in a little 2-hour nap. You know, because all the festivities start in exactly 6 hours. You know, the undercard on Free TV Fox. We're going to talk about all that. Remember, we've only been live for 25 minutes. It's going to be exactly a 2-hour stream. Exactly a 2-hour stream. We're also going to be going on Blog Talk Radio. Likely, I don't want to keep talking about like my plans because I want to make sure this is a boxing stream, but I want to give y'all little bits of information. But likely, it's looking good for definitely November, the first week of November. It's going to be on Mondays. As you know, what we've been doing, we've been consistent with it. We stream every single media call. We're going to be live streaming from events. We have a growing team. The newest member right now is Rob Suarez over in LA. He's doing some big things. And basically, you know, we're just trying to make sure that we're giving you, you know, boxing like the way it's supposed to be, as far as like not, and I keep stressing it and saying it's the same shit. We're not trying to hold no allegiances to nobody as far as like promoters and everything, because then you gotta, like, you know, you can't say what you want. You can't say what you want. You know, and it's crazy because in this situation, right, you don't be knowing how some of these people are going to take some of this stuff. But I've learned, like in media, I learned that you always have to, well, in this situation, I've learned that you have to have a lawyer, I guess. You know, it's the best way to put it. You know, because like with the freedom of the press, you should be able to say what you want without people, you know, like trying to think they're going to stop you from, you know, doing whatever you're going to do, whatever the case may be. I look at like I'm trying to figure out this. Is Canelo versus Golovkin a 1.5 million buy like fight? They're saying that Mayweather versus McGregor is going to do 5 million, or Dana White has said 5 million twice, 4.9 million twice. I don't know if it's going to do that. Let's go check out Gervonta Davis. We're jumping all over the place, I know. We're jumping all over the place. He lost his belt on the scales. He lost his belt on the scales. What is he, 18-0 with 17 KOs, right? Who would he fight at 135? Let's see. Let's see. Who would he fight at 135? Can y'all see that clear? Hold on, I'm going to zoom in. I'm going to zoom in. This is 135. This is 135. They can set up a big fight with him and Robert Easter. I mean, obviously, it's not going to happen next. You know, I think the smart thing for him to do now is to move up to 135. But they can build this up as being like a big fight. Mikey Garcia will likely be at 140 before, you know. And I don't think that Tank Davis, because of his height, is ever going to be... I don't see him at 140 or 147. I just don't see it. They can... Let me tell you what they could do. If Luke Campbell beat Jorge Linares, right? Linares is a Golden Boy fighter, so you can't say that. Eddie Hearn has Luke Campbell. Like, basically, you know what they're going to try to do. They're going to move him to 135 and maneuver him to a title. And they're going to maneuver him to a title in a way where they'll say, you know, the youngest two-division world champion. You see what I'm saying? They're going to maneuver him, you know, so what title will be easier to get? This WBO, Heyman fighters don't fight for the WBO, by the way. You know, and they barely be ranked. Depending on what Robert Easter is doing, they're going to look at that as a super fight. You know, so that's some shit that can headline Showtime. So they're not going to have Tank Davis move up and just start going after him. So I guess what they would try to do is to see what happens, and Heyman probably wants Luke Campbell to win over Jorge Linares, because then Luke Campbell would be a unified champion, and they could try to bring Tank Davis up to fight him, maybe over in the UK for big money. But it won't be an immediate title shot when he gets up there. So who would it be? And also, Luke Campbell would have to want to take the fight, and Eddie Hearn would have to want to set it up. But it would be big money over in the UK, though. You know, so like when you over these years, like since I've been like watching boxing and like covering it and everything, you start to see like how these promoters be finessing their fighters to get. There's nothing wrong with it. That's the sport. You want to, as a manager promoter, you want to get your fighter winning. You want to get him titles, and you know that's just what it is. You know, but he's done here. You know, and let's go watch a little bit of clips of this guy real quick. Fonseca. Where we at? Let's go watch some Fonseca fights. I watched all of them, the ones that are available on YouTube. And basically, he's a pressure fighter. People are saying that, you know, well, he might win and all this. I don't know about that. But at the same time, you don't really know. Like you got to think these how fighters become champions, you know, by overcoming odds and shit like that. So I guess what I'm saying is there was at one point in time a guy like Marcos Maidana was in the same you know situation as this Francisco Fonseca guy. People were like, hold on, mute it. When people were like, you know, well, you know, we don't really know who he is and all this. And look, Marcos Maidana went on to get his own money grab when he fought Mayweather. This is the guy right here in the red that Tank Davis is fighting tonight. Fonseca is garbage, just sells tickets, but he's undefeated. It's like this. We don't really know if he's garbage. You can't really say up and coming fighter is garbage until they lose like their first fight. Like this guy may be fighting. We don't know this guy's story. This has happened in boxing before, where you know guys like like Mickey Ward and you know people came up and you know you never be knowing. You never be knowing, man. Is ranked 50. He's fought guys. Okay, now listen, I'm not condoning Gervonta Davis fighting him. And I do know a bit of the politics on why Gervonta Davis is fighting him. You know, especially since he wasn't fighting Lomachenko, they was going to keep him away from him. But you don't be knowing, man. You don't be knowing. You know, so if Francisco Fonseca goes out there and beats up Gervonta Davis, people are going to say Gervonta Davis was a hype job. But also, where's Fonseca going to go from there? I think McGregor, Donaire, or Loma have to gotta fight him. Well, Mayweather Promotions and Heyman, they not stupid. They keeping him away from Rigondeaux. But the crazy thing is, what are they going to do if Rigondeaux after the Lomachenko? What are they going to do if Lomachenko moves up to 135 with him after the Rigondeaux fight? Yeah, I don't write fighters off, man. Like we've heard so many stories and we've seen so many boxers just come out of nowhere and do magical ass shit. You know, I mean, look at Julius Ndangu. Even though, you know, he was no match for Terrence Crawford, look how he just came out of nowhere and he was a unified champion in 1 year. And then he was a unified champion and fought for undisputed in the first undisputed fight in what was that 15 years or some shit? 12 years? So, you know, you can't never write them off, man. You can't never write them off. You know, so, I don't know. But you got to think, like, in the biggest fight of his career, on the biggest card, you know, people say shit like, you know, like this, that you really, where is it at? Where was it at? You have people say, you know, he intentionally missed weight, you know, to whatever the case may be. Fighters do that, you know, intentionally miss weight for certain reasons, but in this case, you don't miss weight on a big card like this for like political reasons. Not on a card like this. Like you're showing, Mayweather is saying like you're going to be the next me. Showtime is saying you're going to be the next Mayweather. I mean, you're going to be the next Mayweather and Showtime star. But Mayweather don't miss weight. It's the Marquez thing, but that's different. You know, you don't miss weight for a big card like this. You don't. But, you know, making weight ain't easy. I was trying to make weight for that Broner fight, man. Damn near killing myself. Yeah, I interviewed Turiano Johnson too, man. I had a nice long phone call with him like 2 years ago. Sergey fought 130. I mean, Lerma fought 132. What? You know? I need some tea though. That'll help me out, like a little caffeine boost. No caffeine boost. So you know, like I said, I don't write fighters off like that no more. I don't write fighters like that off no more. I forgot what I was going to say. Hold up. Oh, let's go look at the purses. Let's go look at the purses and talk about it. Let me see if there's any crazy knockouts. This is supposed to be a knockout. Nah, I don't see. I mean, looking at him right now, dude looks sloppy as hell. That shit looks slow. Oh shit. So the dude is in the white who's the one's fighting Tank Davis tonight. Tank Davis can't fight for the title, but this guy can. Dude said Floyd was scared. You tripping, bro. Damn. Oh, shit. Damn. Yeah, let's go look at the purses. Let's go with the purses. Can y'all see that clear? Let me go down. Let me go down here. Hold on 1 minute. No, keep that up there. Keep that up there. Then I'm gonna go down here. There we go. There we go. Now this is supposed to be the flat purses. The flat. Mayweather automatically gets his 100 million. He gets his 100 million. Conor McGregor gets 30. Off the top. Now, here's the thing. They're basing this Mayweather's going to make 300 million, Conor McGregor's going to make 185 million off of pay-per-view buys that we don't know yet. They're saying that if this pay-per-view does 5 million pay-per-view buys, that's the money. I've been hearing. I was in an Uber yesterday. I was talking about, a Lyft. I take Lyft. And the dude was trying to tell me like how boxing worked and trying to talk to me about Mayweather-McGregor. Like my fucking driver was trying to talk to me about Mayweather-McGregor. He was like, well, they're saying that Conor McGregor's going to make 185 million. And I'm like, well, no, he's not going to make. They just said it on the radio. He's going to make 100. Okay, all right. It depends on the pay-per-view buys, and if like that's just they have the casuals, and the power of the casual fans is the casual fan is powerful. The casual fan is powerful. But how many casual fans, especially when you have so many hardcore boxing fans that are turned off. When it was Mayweather Pacquiao, everybody of all races, ethnicities, of all over the world was watching that. With this fight, you have the turn off of boxing fans and people who have common sense to think, wait a minute, that guy never fought in a boxing ring before. That guy, he's fighting the karate guy that never fought in the boxing ring against Floyd Mayweather. He's not going to be able to hit him. That's what people are saying. They're saying he's not going to be able to. So the guy in the let me see if I can fucking play the fucking video because it got so crazy. I started recording that shit. Like people are saying like, Conor McGregor is not even going to be able to hit him. Let me see. Did I record that shit? And dude is right. I think this is right here.
Let me tell you, man. And we nowhere near pro. We just tournaments. The hardest thing to do is to stick a boxer and hit him. He's just standing here like this and laughing at me. I had to trick him and take some punishment in the middle of tricking him and take him out. Going on him, let him have me.
I think I'm gonna upload it. We'll probably listen to it later. But long story short, I was gonna go do some shopping. Lost my wallet, crazy, situation. And the dude that was my driver, he was so pissed. Like, they expect people to watch. He said, I'm not buying no beer. I'm gonna usually on Saturdays I go out and get beer, but he said I'm not even gonna go to the store to drink no beer on that day. Like, there's people that are really pissed off about this fight. It's like, yo, and they want to charge $100 for that shit? Did you notice during the build up to this fight, not one time did Mayweather say like, yo, he think he gonna beat me, but he never fought in the ring before. No, Maypac did 4.4 million pay-per-view buys. 4.4 million. Yeah, I lose my wallet every 2 years. That shit is whack. That shit is the worst. I can't stand that shit, man. Every 2 years, it seems. So, with this fight, right? Of course, you have all those UFC fans that are going to buy the fight, right? Because those people, listen, those people really believe. Mixed martial artists, they really believe, yo. They really believe that Conor McGregor, you know, they be like, I don't know, man. Conor's got that power. They be like, he's got that power. But it's like, yo, you gotta hit Floyd, bro. And I'm not saying that he's not gonna hit Floyd once. I'm not saying that. But Pacquiao got that one left hand in, right? But either way, I honestly, I'm going to be watching that shit just looking like, do you know what to expect tonight? Now, of course, Floyd wants to put on a show. And also, Floyd knows that he has to knock Conor McGregor out. He knows he has to knock him out. He knows he can't go the distance. That's one thing, Floyd. He ain't talking about how this is Conor McGregor's debut. And I wonder if they're going to have Jimmy Lennon, you know, for when they announce the fight. I wonder if they're going to say, you know, and in his pro debut, Conor, I bet you they're not going to say pro debut. I bet you they're not. Now, of course, we live in a world where anything can happen, yes, but it's like, yo. And it's like, it's nobody in this world that can say, you know, I predicted it that way. I predicted it. I predicted it was going to happen. Fuck out of here. Nobody know. Come on, man. Because we come on, man. I predicted Conor McGregor was going to beat Mayweather. Shut your ass up. But also the mixed martial arts fan, they're deep, they're strong. Conor is undefeated standing up, but what does that mean in the boxing ring? Floyd Mayweather is defensive excellence, yo. He is defensive excellence. And also, guess what? Conor McGregor is going to get hit. Floyd can frustrate him. Floyd weighed in at 149.5 pounds, correct? Floyd can at 40 years old, Floyd can do a lot of dancing around the ring. Floyd don't get tired. T, what do you think of Conor if McGregor beats him? Would you have to check yourself? What do you mean? No, if he beat him, it's like yeah, they're wearing 8-ounce gloves. That's another thing. It's just like, man, for one, this fight, in my opinion, should not be, well, no, it's not that it shouldn't, in my opinion, it shouldn't be 12 rounds. It should not be 8-ounce gloves, especially for a fighter in their pro debut. You know what would happen now, God forbid, right? You know what would happen if something happened to Conor McGregor? God forbid, but let's talk about it. You know what would happen if something happened to Conor McGregor where he could never fight again, or he gets a head injury or something? What that would do to the sport? They're going to be looking like, how did you guys let this guy fight for all this money? Like, fuck the money. Y'all let this pro debut guy fight a guy, one of the best fighters of all time? Imagine John Jones versus Anthony Joshua. Taking those clean shots. He can get killed in there. What if this was a real, like somebody who, not like Floyd, or what if this was Pretty Boy Floyd with the power? You know, what if this was like a Keith Thurman or something, like a young, strong, 147 pounder, or 54 pounder, if he was to fight there, or Shawn Porter. Conor McGregor would be sleep. Or even a Danny Garcia would kill him if he take one of those left hooks. Now I understand in mixed martial arts, I'm not, listen, I don't know if I can consider myself I'm still a casual mixed martial arts supporter. I know the sport, but I'm learning the names of all the fighters and all that. But I've been researching. I watch every mixed martial arts event that's ever available. And I love being up 3, 4 o'clock in the morning watching Rising. That shit over in Japan, the crazy shit. So I know that in UFC and mixed martial arts, you're getting hit with smaller gloves. You're getting hit, with, like your knees and shins and all that shit. But, boxing produces more head injuries because you are training to hit people in and I'm not saying it's not the same in the UFC. It's just different. It's just different, man. So it shouldn't be 12 rounds. It shouldn't be with no 8-ounce gloves. It's crazy. It shouldn't be for 50-0. And people saying, this is something else that came up. If people say it shouldn't be for 50-0, then if Floyd lose, should he still be for 49-0? No. If Floyd lose, he should go. If Floyd loses, Floyd should go to, he should give up 10 wins and put them in the loss column. So, including this loss. So, if he loses to Conor McGregor, he needs to go to 39-11. They need to change his record, not 49-1, 39. He need to lose some wins because for one, look at Conor McGregor. He's 0-0. He has no one to give Floyd. He lose, he going into the negative. He overdrawn. It's here though. It's here. So it's here. No, see, here's the thing. The Nevada State Athletic Commission was in a situation where, for one, it's Las Vegas, obviously, but they're in a situation where it's like, it's going to bring so much money to the city of Vegas economy. That's what they're thinking about. These people are, those Nevada State Athletic Commission people on commissions, they're politicians. So therefore, they want to have the bragging rights to say, well, we had a big fiscal jump, the revenue for this quarter, for the third quarter of 2017 was up 400% from last year around this time. And they could put that on there when they're trying to get to other shit and everything, trying to get higher up, This fight brings a lot of money to Las Vegas. They know this. So they're going to be like, no, we're not going to allow you to have this fight here. Fuck that $300 million or whatever money this is going to bring to, Las Vegas. And remember, it trickles down from people buying gasoline, people buying food, hotels, the tourists, it trickles down. It trickles down. It trickles down. And also the IRS is looking like, yeah, Floyd. So you make sure you give us that money you owe us. And if you're smart, you're going to give us the money for this fight too. So we don't have to come get you 2 years from now. Yeah, Floyd would be suicidal if he loses. He can't lose. either way, the only two people who really went off of this, because Floyd, he's not winning in a way. I mean, obviously financially, but he has so many hardcore fans pissed off at him. Conor McGregor, win or loses, not only is he's making all this money, but he's gonna go back to the UFC. Already their top guy. He's gonna go back to the UFC bigger. He's gonna go back to the UFC, the richest UFC fighter ever. He's gonna go back to the UFC, a better striker. Can you imagine? He's going to go back to the UFC, and he's going to be doing boxing shit in the UFC. They're going to be like, oh, Conor McGregor's using what he's learned from the Mayweather fight. Nah, Floyd's IRS issues are not what you think it is. And it's like this, right? Put it this way. It's bad, but it's not as bad as people make it out to be, but it's also being highly, especially by, us black folk, it's being like downplayed. Like, it's being downplayed. Why? It's because, for one, no matter what, he should not have any tax issues. Like, ever. Always give them that money, Floyd, especially with the shit he had going on, in the past. Two, he's not broke in a sense of, like, he has a lot of assets. But as far as the cash to be able to give them, it's like, here, take this cash. He doesn't have that unless he goes and sells some shit. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, he can have, $100 million invest, money, $100 million put away in stocks and, mutual funds or whatever. But he can't just go get that. And then if he just go gets it, it's going to come into the media. Oh, Floyd Mayweather has closed this and that and this to pay his taxes. So, he basically was on some shit like, okay, all right, I'm going to give you your bread. But wait till after this fight. So. By Nino Brown, by black people, this dude, son. Hey, listen, don't be mad at me because I'm the type of dude, if you ever try to clown me or call me a coon in my face, I'm going to get you out of here. So, people be trying to play me and be like, yo, you a coon and you this. Yo, you ain't been through what I've been through. And you damn sure ain't putting no work in the streets. So think what you want of me. You say that type of stuff to people, that shit'll get you killed, yo, for real. So yeah, I be talking like that because I'm not into this boxing. Like race is too... It's like this, like race in boxing, that shit be whack sometimes because I understand, Mexicans going to support Mexicans, black people going to support black fighters. But when it comes to the media, you have too many media members and it's more of them. They keep coming up. It's more of them that use like them being black to try to get ahead, as far as like in media, because they know that they can tell y'all whatever. Y'all going to ride with them because they black. They be manipulating the shit out of y'all. Like the number one thing that they, that with the PBC thing, Premier Boxing Champions was having some real issues, known issues, but yet these other people was telling you, man, everything is all good. They did these straight, you know. So that's why I said I'm building a platform. It's like we don't have no allegiances to anybody. We just want to cover the sport. We just want to cover boxing, man. You make a Paulie bring your balls, man. They've been surveying, and obviously Paulie want that money. Would you buy McGregor Malinaji? If McGregor loses tonight, obviously, if he loses, would you buy Mayweather Malinaji? No, I'm already called a sellout. But at the same time, I didn't, like when you've been through the shit I've been through, and when you I'm black. I'm a 6'2", 250-pound black man, former felon, So it's like, you can't, that shit where I'm from, motherfuckers in my circle, they know, they call you a coon. It's like, hey, listen, motherfuckers be thinking I'm just some weird nerd motherfucker that be doing, videos and shit. Not knowing, you can, I'm loved by a lot of people. So even though y'all be seeing me by myself, you will get out of here. You will go to the afterlife. So just leave me alone. Let me do my boxing shit. Let me do my boxing shit. I wouldn't buy, man. I mean, it's like this. Obviously, I have to buy all fights. You know, I have to. It's my job, you know. And but what I do, I like to, because, I like to, like, fast forward and rewind and shit. And, so I just think that even though I would want to see the fight, what real sense does it make except for getting a Paulie a payday? And the way Paulie has handled this situation, he been looking like a real sucker, hasn't he? And I'm a big Paulie Malignaggi supporter. Like, he was one of my favorite boxers as, like, a teenager and in college and shit. I used to be like, yo, man, Paulie, man, he light punching, but yo, dude can move. Dude can move. But I wouldn't want to see that, truth be told. But Paulie been looking like just to, Paulie just be looking like a sucker, yo. Like, he just ain't handle it right. LOL, you buying Kodo Kami guy? No, that's on free HBO, bro. Well, I mean, not free, but nah. No, I'm losing weight, man. I've been losing weight. I'm losing weight. I've been eating a lot. I've been eating healthier. My breathing has been so much better. I'm finally getting down. I was on prednisone for months. And one of the number one side effects is weight gain. That's why I was wearing a beard for that long ass time, because my face was all fat. My face is getting down though. I'm talking about my belly was out here, yo. Like, for real. My shit, I was getting fatter than a motherfucker. I want to know the exact numbers of how many people flew in. We just reached the hour mark, so we got another hour left. I want to know the exact like number of how many people flew in for Conor. Also, I gotta go. I'm gonna get some tea. I'm gonna get some caffeine. I've been drinking like water. Staying away from the soda. From drinking soda every day to now, like probably like twice a week, something. And I want to just completely eliminate it. I was really like on some, No, I got a vape. Yeah, I be chilling, man. And then I got so much stuff I be having to do. Covering boxing is not easy, man. Covering boxing is not easy, especially since I have to start writing. I have a website that I paid, multi-$1,000s for. That I have to that now has to be active. So I'm looking at like this Mayweather versus McGregor as what the best way to say it is, I'm blessed. I can't lie, man. I'm blessed. Like, things are really, really, like, we're making some moves in boxing. So shout out to the Sportsman over in the UK. Shout out to Global Legacy Boxing, Fight TV, Fire Fan, Eat Naked are sponsors over in the UK. I know it's a play on words, but they're called Eat Naked. N.I. Gervonta Davis is AB 2.0. Nah, it's too early. It's too. I mean, Broner has lost what two titles on the scales and numerous title shots on the scales. Like, meaning potential title shots. T-Street, you should intermittent fast. Shit works. What the hell does that mean? No, I can't smoke. Asthma. I can't smoke. That's a death wish, bro. That's a death wish. I tried, didn't work out. Didn't work out. That's a death wish. Yeah, so we're supposed to finish talking about this. This is also supposed to be a career high payday for Gervonta Davis too. This is a career high. So I wonder how much Fonseca going to make. Like I guess they probably give him another 30,000 for missing weight, right? Probably give him another 30,000 or some shit. That's that's. But we've seen this though. Didn't Diego Chavez make something like 45,000 or some shit to fight Timothy Bradley? Some shit. Something like that. Badou Jack getting paid. Badou Jack getting that money. One thing you guys need to know. A lot of people seem to not know, or they don't believe it, I guess. Gervonta Davis is an Al Heyman fighter. Badou Jack is an Al Heyman fighter. These are Al Heyman fighters, guys. You know, so yes, they fight only on Mayweather Promotions shows, and Mayweather said that they're his fighters because they fight on his promoter. But these are Al Heyman fighters, and if you know what I'm talking about, then you see what I'm saying. You know, so Heyman is the one who pulls the strings for real. Good to see Steve Cunningham getting paid. He also got a comic book coming out. He got this nice ass crib too. I'm glad to see him. You know, because you know. I don't like to talk about, like, you know, promoter practices and everything because it's really hard to say, like, especially since I'm still learning the sport and the goal is to one day, you know, be a promoter. That's why I'm using, I'm using this media platform. Me being media is me learning the sport to get to, like, you know, being a promoter later on in life. But he was, you know, reportedly, and he's talked about it, treated real bad by main events, like not making no money. And I was thinking, like, yo, he's been fighting in big fights, but yet, like, he was living like up in like a regular neighborhood in Philly. It wasn't like a bad neighborhood, but I was like, damn, that's Steve Cunningham. I saw him one day. This was like 4 or 5 years ago, and I'm like, he lived right, and it's crazy. I didn't want to say where he lived at, but it was a weird. I was like, yo, is that his crib? You know, and it wasn't like bad or nothing. It just was like, he living like in, you know, regular, like, and no, it was like the hood. So it's good to see, like, when he signed with Al Heyman, you know, like, the first thing you saw was, like, he got, like, this nice-ass crib. I think he out Pittsburgh or somewhere now. But, you know, it's good to see fighters doing good, especially that he's making, like, you know, this type of money. You know, that he's making this type of money. That's what's up. That's what's up. You know, so I'm actually, let me tell you the fights that I'm interested in on the card. Now, bout 3 and 4, these are going to be on Fox. You know, this Juan Heraldez versus Jose Borrego. This is going to be on Fox. This guy's making $5,000. Fighting on free TV, Fox, whatever. Tomas Dulorme. This was supposed to be Shawn Porter versus Dulorme as the main event of the Fox card. Casual fans would have loved Shawn Porter. I really wanted to see that. Tomas Dulorme was driving Uber. No bullshit. Correct. Al Heyman is Mayweather Promotions. Tomas Dulorme was driving Uber. So imagine, right? You know, you probably going somewhere, or you coming home, you drunk, and you trying to get home, and you getting your Uber, and it's like Tomas Dulorme or some shit. You're gonna be like, oh shit, what's up, bro? The next time you fight, you're gonna be like, this when the next time you fight, you know? Because it's like, yo, bro, you're doing Uber, but you know, hey, whatever. And then the pay-per-view starts with Andrew Tabiti versus Steve Cunningham, Nathan Cleverly versus Badou Jack. I'm surprised. I would have thought that maybe Nathan Cleverly would have got a little bit more. You know, especially since he is the champion. You know? Cunningham was on Section 8 fighting main events card. That's fucked up. No, but he was like he lived, like, okay, I'm going to tell you. I was coming from a female crib. And it was real early in the morning. And just so happened, he lived down the street from her. Like, and I was looking at him, I was like, yo, he look familiar. You know how, like, he talked, like, he looked familiar. And I'm like, yo. I was drunk, too. I was drunk as shit. But this was years ago. This was a year back. But, yeah, he's doing good now. That's what's up. And also, you know, he be commentating. He got a nice little commentating gig. Like, I would say he commentates like at least 6 times a year. Also, I'm going to interview him October the 15th. They have an award ceremony here in Philly. Starting next week, I have to really get out on the Philly boxing scene. You know, I've been pushing it back for so long, you know, because it's a lot of pressure involved with it. But I'm really going to be out there on the Philly boxing scene now. Like, there's so many fights here. Like, I'm talking about, like, there's like at least 3 fights in Philly a month. No bullshit. Main event screwed Kovalev on the last fight on the purse. Yeah, I know that already. I know about that news. You know, we don't know how much he made, but it looks bad. You know. And then you have these 3 fights. So the fights that I'm looking forward to, obviously, I'm looking forward to the Mayweather fight. You know, the Gervonta Davis. I'm going to be watching this one closely because I want to know who this Francisco Fonseca is. This right here is the most meaningful fight of the night, Nathan Cleverly versus Badou Jack. And then I'm definitely looking forward to Steve Cunningham versus Andrew Tabiti, because if Steve Cunningham beats him, then Steve Cunningham's going to get a high ranking, and also people going to be like, yo, he back. You know, what else? And yeah, you know, I mean, I don't know, man, you know. I don't know if I'm real hype, but I mean, obviously I'm going to watch all of these fights and cover them all. You know, and then remember, over on HBO, you have the Cotto fight, too. Philly fighters have huge egos. Nah, where you get that from? Where you get that from? Not Danny Garcia. You know, not Steve Cunningham. You know? People be pissed on my social media, yo. Face all sucked in. But I think it's probably time to take a break anyway. So I can go get some tea. You know, and then what's the next topic we got to talk about? We talked about the purses. We talked about the undercard. We talked about the fight. You know, we talked about De La Hoya being all pissed off because Canelo. And listen, man, y'all better buy Canelo Golovkin, man. If y'all don't buy Canelo versus Golovkin, I'm gonna just curse at you. I'm just gonna curse at you. I'm just gonna curse at you. Also, it's gonna be very, very difficult to stream tonight. Y'all gonna have a hard time with a big fight like this. They put millions of dollars into anti-piracy. You know, y'all gonna have a hard time. I'm gonna be back. I'll be right back. I'm gonna get some tea. Let's do this. Let's do this one. There we go. Damn it.
I don't talk. My son's blessed. I'm blessed. No matter what I am what I am. And I'm the real deal. And I don't talk, man. I back it up. I back it up, baby. Anytime, anywhere, like I said. And we're going to beat up that woman beater. The one that beat
Nah,
up
the
his
stream is still
wife,
around.
man. His wife in front of his
It's
kids.
on private.
You guys like that? Like this guy, woman beater? He must have learned that from his dad. Woman beater, baby. We're going to beat that woman beater. See how he's going to like it. He's going to give it from a real man. Damn woman beaters. We're going to beat that woman beater down. You guys hear me? My son's blessed.
This is funny still today.
My son's blessed. I'm blessed. No matter what I am what I am. And I'm the real deal. And I don't talk, man. I back it up. I back it up, baby. Anytime, anywhere, like I said. And we're going to beat up that woman beater. The one that beat up his wife, man. His wife in front of his kids. You guys like that? Like this guy, woman beater? He must have learned that from his dad. Woman beater, baby. We're going to beat that woman beater. See how he's going to like it. He's going to give it from a real man. Damn woman beaters.
Damn woman beaters.
We're going to beat that woman beater down. You guys hear me? What I said, baby. Woman
All right, it's
beater.
okay. It's okay.
Beat up his wife
All right.
in front of his kids.
Oscar, it's not okay.
Baby.
Let me,
How come he don't say that? He talks about my son. He's a hypocrite. How about him? Woman beater. He beats up women and goes to jail.
Hold on.
beat up like a chicken.
All right. All right.
Like I said, anytime, I'm ready.
You chose not to address to the crowd what Ruben Guerrero said. What was your reaction to his tirade?
Well, you know, my thing is I'm a lot older. I'm a lot wiser. You know, if I did do a crime, if I did or I didn't do a crime, I served the time. And it's about being classy. You know, I was wild when I was young, but I'm a lot older now, a lot wiser. And I know what I bring. You know, I know what I bring to the table. I know what I bring to the sport of boxing. And I've been here 17 years now. And the thing is to go out there and continue to rack up victories and give the people excitement.
Damn woman beaters. Beat that woman beater down. Beat that woman beater down. What was I looking for?
My son's blessed.
Damn woman beaters. So yeah, man, the shit is here, yo. The shit is here. Y'all having barbecues? People having barbecues and shit in here in Philly. You know, I already know, you know, motherfuckers out there buying up all the liquor. You know, frying up the cheap chicken and the little fucking Family Dollar hot dogs for the kids. The little fucking them nasty ass fucking hot dogs for the kids. The Murray's Burgers patties. Right? What are you guys doing tonight for the fight? Who house y'all going over? Who plotting? Who still don't have nowhere to watch the fight at? One of y'all playing, one of y'all living dangerously. Who living dangerously? Maybe many of you. Who living dangerously? Honestly, let me tell you what I'm going to do. After this stream, we have 45 minutes left. After this stream, I'm going to go clean my kitchen. I'm going to come down here. I'm going to start uploading some videos. And I fried some fish last night. So I had one piece. I have to fry the other two pieces. And we're going to just chill here and watch fights. So far, like earlier when I started this stream, I was tired. I'm not going to lie, I was real tired. You know, so now I got my second wind. So I might not have to take a nap. You know, but like I said, I'm just glad that it's like over. Like imagine like if you're in a situation like me where all the interviews on everything, the press conferences, the media workouts, every bit of information about this fight or every interview or every even soundbite that Conor McGregor has done or Floyd Mayweather has done, I have to watch it, all of it. Over the last several weeks, I had to watch all of Conor McGregor's fights, UFC fights, mixed martial arts fights. Got to go back and research some of the old Floyd fights too. I've been doing all that. So like to me, I'm just glad. Like I'm like, wow, the money grab is finally over. So I'm just glad just to be able to sit back and watch the fight. And like I said, what we're going to do is okay. This is what I'm going to do. First, I'm going to do my initial post-fight videos. You know, it's going to be about maybe 10 to 20 minutes long talking about the fight. and then we're going to come on here on YouTube, and I'm expecting it's going to be a large amount of people watching tonight. For the press conference, it was like at one point in time it was like 2,700 or 2,800 or something like that. You know, people watching. And then what I've noticed after fights, my live streams after fights, I do better than my competitors. You know, so we got to keep up on that. We got to keep up on it. So tonight after the fight, I'm going to say probably in half an hour or so after the event is over, because remember I got to cover Cotto versus Kamagai too. Maybe an hour after the event is over, we're going to jump right here on YouTube and start watching some highlights and, you know, shit. So we got this for, right? Look, I can point down here. That's what we got this for. You know, this digital shit. No, there's nothing wrong with the streams from last night. They are up. Let me tell you what I did last night was last night was a big experiment. I wanted to push YouTube like to its limits and push my software. Like, let me show you. The videos are still around. Where's it at? It's still around. You see my pathetic YouTube income? It's growing though. It's getting better. You know, so I wanted to push YouTube to like its limits to see like what I would be able to do going forward in the future, and you know, to see what I can get away with and what I can't. You know, so yeah, they're still, I didn't erase no videos. They're all still around. Let me see. This one is blocked in like all these countries. I think this one is blocked all over the world or some shit. Look at all these copyrights. Those are all copyrights. So the video is not blocked in all countries. It's just that it's been, oh yeah, it is. It's blocked. It's blocked in all countries. So what I'll be able to do is so basically, I've been learning what I can and cannot do. So the streams are there, and for to play those, like if I was to release those, for one, I'm not going to make a dime off of, which I already know I was going to make a dime anyway. But also, I would have to edit certain parts out. So, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. So what I'm working for is I'm working towards the Irish have taken over Vegas. Look, they drinking their beers. I know Iris is crazy as shit right now. I mean, wait a minute. Am I speaking over this? Can y'all hear this? Oh no, it's muted. I know it's crazy right now in Vegas. But yeah, what I'm doing is I'm bringing, like, there's nobody on YouTube that's doing what I'm trying to do. You know, so it's I'm not like everybody's doing the same shit. I'm trying to be different and do something that's going to put me in my own league. So therefore, I can do, and this is not even 1080p. So imagine when I go to 1080p. And this program that I'm using, I paid a couple $100s for it. You know, I got it on discount. But what I can do is, what you're seeing is not even. I'm going to say 10% of what I'm going to be doing in the future. Like we got some real, like I have some real power I can do. You know, I have some real powerful shit. Remember, this is a live stream, and I'm actually able to play seamless, you know, like video. You do nothing, only one Conor McGregor, and there's no fighter better, and he's gonna knock out Floyd Mayweather. So Floyd, watch out, cause the Irish are coming. You can talk all you want, but you'll do nothing. said, I'm trying to bring y'all like something different, especially like once I get the podcast. And also, right now I can stream on multiple platforms. So basically, I'm waiting for my new PC to get here. I got my luggage and shit yesterday. I got all these orders coming, so that's why I gotta, and we're gonna have a ticker down here at the bottom. So here at the bottom, you'll be able to see. It's like here at the bottom, you'll be able to see like upcoming fights, breaking news, all that type of shit. Also, I just don't have to have this screen. I can have like this screen right here. I can actually have multiple screens up here, so I can do something like this. Let me see. Where's it at? Sources. One page. Let me see. What am I going? Let me see which one to do. Let's go show. They don't have nothing for the fight up. And I can move all this stuff around and, So we can actually be. So I mean, basically, I'm not going to sit here all day and talk about this, but I just want to give you guys a little, there we go. A little taste of what we're doing. Yeah, man, the Irish have invaded Vegas. The Irish have invaded Vegas.
The notorious Conor McGregor weighs in at a ready 153 pounds. And now, ladies and gentlemen, to the scale, a man who is undefeated in his remarkable 21-year campaign, introducing boxing's future Hall of Famer and undisputed top attraction, the one and only Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather weighs in at a trim and ready 149.5 pounds. There they are, ladies and gentlemen. It's the money fight. Mayweather versus McGregor. 12 rounds of boxing in the super welterweight division.
My bad, I had to stretch. Oh, clicking the wrong shit. They got a belt. They got a belt on the line, yo. You know what the belt's called? The money belt. It's like, what did he say? Like 3,600 diamonds or some shit. Like 3,000 diamonds or some crazy shit. You know, if you watch the UFC version of the Face Off, it has the audio. Oh no, I heard the audio. The Showtime version has the audio too. The Showtime version has the audio too. When has Paulie Malignaggi also got this much like exposure? He's been on everything. I told y'all, he's been on everything. He's been on everything. I wonder what's going to happen at the post-fight press conference tonight. Yo, we're going to watch the. Wait a minute. Let me check. I think we will be watching the post-fight press conference live. You want to bet that Paulie and Conor gonna get into something after the fight? Are you gonna watch the Jorge Miss Vidal? I know Wonder Boy Thompson is. Likely. Hold on, I'm looking for something. I'm trying to see if we're going to be watching a post-fight press conference tonight. I'm trying to make sure I have the information. Yeah, that belt crazy. So if Conor win, he gonna be the mandatory for Jamel Charlo and Erickson Lubin. He gonna be the mandatory. Hold on, I'm looking for oh yeah, I found it. The money belt. I'm gonna pull it up. The money belt. Where's it at? Damn it, I'll lose that shit that quick. There we go. Show. Here, how about this? Let's do it this way. Oh, that's Mikey Garcia. So how about this? Let's do it this way. There we go. That's it. That should look crazy, right? It's crocodile or alligator or something. That's a nice ass belt, and it's all real diamonds and sapphires. And let me see how much this shit cost. Let me see how much it cost to make this belt. They made a special belt for Canelo Chavez. Chavez lost, and Canelo said he wasn't fighting for it. They made that what's it called? They made that shit for nothing. It has the money belt, 1.5 kilograms of 24 karat gold, 3,060 diamonds, 600 sapphires, 160 emeralds, and crocodile leather. Crocodile leather. That shit nice though. That shit nice. The world's most expensive participation trophy. That belt about $850,000. Let me see if they put the price down. Let me see if they put how much they paid. Oh, it's more pictures. Oh, it's more pictures. Let me see. Save image. Save that one. Save that one. Save that one. Yeah, it's more pictures. Hold on. I'm still learning how to use all this stuff like effortlessly. Now I don't. Let me see, where is it at? There we go. This one. The money belt. I didn't even notice it had their names on it. 1.5 million, they said. Crazy. Crazy. Yeah, 3,360 diamonds. Better than that Xenov fake ass belt. Yo, leave his fucking belt alone. That poor guy. The money belt. You damn well. They should call it the money grab belt. They should call it the money grab. They should call it the money grab. But like I said, I'm very happy. I'm very happy that this is like going to be over, because in a way, for me, I get to move on with my life. You know, like we've done, like over the last several months, like we've done some real big things with Fight View 360 and what I've been doing in boxing. So to me, it's just like now it's time to move on, like to bigger and better things, you know? Like getting my website in order, getting the team in order, you know, making sure, you know, we're getting and covering these fights and getting better. So, you know, I'm actually hyped. And now, starting tomorrow, you know, I can start doing the same shit I've been doing with Mayweather-McGregor, hyping that shit up. You know, I'm going to just do the same shit for Canelo versus Golovkin. And I'm going to make sure that, you know, I'm getting on you scumbags to make sure you buy the fight. You scumbags, you no good scum, you no good pieces of crap, you better buy the fight. Also, the first episode of HBO 24/7, Canelo versus Golovkin, comes on tonight. Just to let you know. I'm just letting you know. It comes on tonight. The game is more going to change if he wins. Yo, the game is going to be, if McGregor wins, fuck changing the game. That shit's going to change life. So you won't go back to normal. What's back to normal? What's normal? Also, be sure to subscribe, man. We're not doing this shit for our health. You know, so we gained this week, I think we gained like 350 subscribers or some shit. This week alone. Maybe more. I don't remember. I think it's more. I can check real quick. You know, shit been crazy. But, oh, Canelo and Golovkin media workouts are on Monday. Both Canelo and Golovkin are working out at LA Live, I believe it's called, on Monday. Poor old Oscar pissed. But it's like, hey, man, you know. Yeah, we gained 434 subscribers in 7 days. It's crazy, right? In a good way. So I can only imagine and pray that tonight goes well. Like, things went real well for Pacquiao Horn. If Fight View 360 covered both boxing and MMA, they can start running shit, but they don't know enough about MMA. Correct. Yes, that's the issue I'm having. We have. Here's the thing. Put it this way. I can cover mixed martial arts. For example, I know it's just a video game, but earlier today I was streaming UFC. You know, before I was getting ready for this. What I'm saying is, I know the grapples, the holds, the styles, but I'm still a casual in a sense. So we reached out to UFC months ago, around the time I first started the website, and Bellator, to get access to their media events, like media workouts and everything. So we have the access not to the fights, but to the media events. So me being a guy at the top, it's hard to bring somebody in to cover mixed martial arts, because if I say, okay, well, you know, I'm going to start sending people to mixed martial arts fights, I got to make sure they know what they talking about. But if I don't know what I'm talking about, how can I make sure they're going to do, you know? So right now what we're doing is the main thing, like I said, what we got to do is we got to, like, this Mayweather-McGregor stuff has really been tiring to me. And when it comes to a lot of the stuff, like, I'm the one that's doing everything. You know, I have help, thank God. You know, I have a Mikey, you know, was like helping me out. But when it comes to like the real important issues and the real things that's going on, it's just me, you know. So I'm focusing on like getting everything organized, because September is supposed to be our biggest month. You know, with me going to a Canelo versus Golovkin, we're covering the Chocolatito fight. We're covering the Jorge Linares, Luke Campbell fight. We're covering the Billy Joe Saunders, Willie Monroe fight. We're covering the Joseph Parker fight, you know. And I'm talking about like actually people at the fights, you know. And so the lighting is giving you a raccoon vibe on your face. Yeah, I know it's this. I'm still working on things. It's this right here. See, if I move that and I put this down, so I'm still working on like technical difficulties. But also I have studio lighting. But if I turn the studio lighting on, these lights be frying me. I be hot and shit in here, you know. So I don't like, you know, I don't like using those, man. You know, I don't like using those. Like, they make doing like these long ass streams uncomfortable as fuck. You know? So yeah, we getting there, man. We getting there. And I know I keep saying the same shit, but I'm gonna keep bitching about it. Like, I gotta start making some money. So we are like each month, the last 2 months, income is going up, which is good. You know, so I gotta keep doubling it each month. You still in cable? That's fucked up. 90% of reporters who cover mixed martial arts don't know about mixed martial arts, but it's the same thing with boxing. It's the same thing with boxing. You know, the main media people, like the big time media people that cover boxing, they don't know what they're taught. They don't even know what they're talking about. Not that they don't know what they're talking about. They're casuals, and to them, it's just a job. To whereas in me, it's a passion of wanting to be more than a job. You know. T Street, somebody asking for their hoodie. Somebody's asking for their hoodie. Ain't you sending them? Sending what? What are you talking about? We are doing a hoodie giveaway. You know, but right now, like I'm just like I said, I'm real happy that this fight is going to be over tonight. You know, because I have a lot of shit I have to do. A lot of MMA channels, but UFC has a really strict copyright. Yes, they do. UFC do not fuck around. You know, so we're gonna have merchandise. We're gonna have merchandise. This guy is a straight liar. What? We're gonna have merchandise, but it's taking time. Said you were going to Vegas. Nah, I'm just doing bullshit, and I have somebody there. That's bullshit right there, ain't it? Is that not bullshit? You know, I'm blessed to be in this situation. So, like I said, what I'm going to do is after this video, I'm going to clean my kitchen. I'm going to start my dinner and my lunch and the dinner for tomorrow. And I'm going to come back and I'm going to edit and upload the videos from our friend, correspondent, and partner, Chris Ridgway, who is covering Mayweather-McGregor as media. Say what you want. So, you know, we good. We good over here, bro. So, like I said, if you don't see me at fights, why do I got to be there when I can have people go? I don't get starstruck. I'm waiting for the UPS man, too. Yeah, no, see, like, merchandise is coming. But remember, if I'm saying, like, for example, if you go look at my website's not even active enough. It's supposed to be active, and it's going to be active tonight. I'm going to make sure that shit is active tonight. Trust me. I'm still getting all this YouTube stuff. Like, basically, it's not time for merchandise yet. The merchandise is going to come. Definitely, it's going to be done before the holidays. November we're going to September, so that's good. November is a good start time for the merchandise. You know, so my partners are helping out. as far as like getting like the numbers together so we can like mass produce them and have them shipped out in a timely manner. Shipped out in a timely manner. You know, so that shit's all coming, man. That shit's all coming. So what do you want to talk about? We've already spent this we've now been live exactly for an hour and 45 minutes exactly. You know, so we already talked about all the issues, well, everything involving the fight. We talked about the Oscar De La Hoya tweet. We talked about Canelo versus Golovkin, how you scumbags better buy it. We talked about the undercard. We talked about, you know, the purses. You know, so we've talked a good portion about, you know, the fight. T Street, you're going to bail out of going to see Golovkin versus no, it's already paid for. In fact, I already purchased my luggage and everything is already here. Go check I just brought like all this shit for the trip. You know, so no, I'm going. You know, so and then after that, you know, so for me, it's not like I'm not going. Like basically, okay, this is what's gonna happen. Like, I'm gonna go to that fight and I'm gonna cover the fight, and then you know what people are gonna say? Oh, well, you're not gonna be president of the United States. You know? Like people never thought, like I said, you know, y'all been around. For the people who've been around, people didn't think I was gonna be getting this far. They was like, you're not going to get an interview. You're not going to do this. You're not going to do that. You're not going to get to no fights. You're not going to start your website. You said you was going to start your website this time. You said you was going to get this. You're going to get that. You're going to get this. I've done it all. Why do you keep doubting me? You know? Why do you keep doubting me? Like, and guess what? If I don't go to Canelo versus Golovkin, which I will, I'm sending somebody. Get off my dick. For real. Y'all be on some weirdo shit. This fight will do 5 million pay-per-view, but 5 million, I don't think so. I don't know. It's hard to say. It's hard to say. Because, you know, the hardcore boxing fan is so turned off. But however, put it this way, I definitely see 3. I definitely see 3 million. I definitely see 3 million. Mm-hmm. Bust out the media passes? No. Those things mean a lot to me, yo. Those things mean a lot to me. You know? Those things mean a lot. I'm feeling this belt, though. Kim Jong-un, you're going to be blocked soon, so you're on thin ice. I'm not talking about like put on timeout. You're going to be blocked. So, get in line or get out. Yeah, I don't know. You know, I'm dating. You know, so I may not if I go to Vegas, I may not be able to get a hooker. You know, so if I'm like dealing with somebody, I'm not gonna get a hooker. You know, so it all depends. So I'm going to Vegas very, very soon. I'm waiting for I'm waiting for some stuff to get here. I'm waiting for some stuff to get here, and then we just going to just ship up and ship out. You know? Yeah, okay, so somebody block Kim Jong-un. I'm talking about block him, like ban him. You know, and what we're going to do is when you make another fake account, we're just going to ban that one too, because you're not going to be able to help not talking shit. So we're just going to ban you. And hey, listen, I'm not one of them people that just be banning and blocking people and everything. I just actually started banning and blocking people like a couple of months ago. And I don't even do it. You know, the admins do it. You know, so when it comes to social media, on my Instagram, there's only one person blocked. And I don't even run my Instagram, but people still be snapping out. When it comes to my, my Twitter, I only block like that weirdo, that stalking mother weirdo dude. When it comes to my Facebook, I don't be blocking people. I give people free speech, But when you give people that much free speech and that much accessibility to you, they, overdo it. But also, people be on I guess they don't realize that my name has controversy in it. So a lot of times I do shit or on social media, I get into shit with people and people think I really be mad. I've been doing this shit for years. So it'll be times I'll be on the toilet, right? And I'll be like, you bitch ass niggas don't understand, you know what I'm saying? I'll type some shit up and then motherfuckers be like, yo, why you always getting so mad, bro? You know, like, you gotta rise above the hate, man. I be looking like, yo. You know, so I be fucking with people on social media. I'm not the type of dude that, you know, like I be, you know, like, I be having fun. That's all I'm gonna say. I be having fun. No, it's not about doubt, man. It's not about doubt. It's just that, you know, I take this shit real seriously. I just take it real seriously. You know? Like I told y'all, listen, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you how real shit is around here. Where's it at? Where's it at? I'm gonna show you how real shit is around here, man. Oh, we gotta turn this one off. I'm gonna show you how real shit is around here. Because you know why? It is what it is. You see that? I don't make no money off this shit. And remember, YouTube take their cut. I don't make no money off of this. I haven't for a long ass time. So really, you on some dickhead shit if you think that I don't got no money to not be able to get to no fights or nothing, especially when I'm paying for all this shit. All this shit costs money, you know? Getting this shit, everything costs money. You know, so numbers is up. We gained 800 subscribers since from June the 30th until June the 30th to July the 27th. We gave 800 subscribers. 818. So, you know, shit's moving up. But, yo, we not, like, I take, like I said, I take what I do very, very seriously. I take all this very, very seriously, ladies and gentlemen. Very, very seriously. You know, I don't do no clickbait, none of that shit. Like, as far as, like, putting full fights and all that old nut ass shit. No. Peter Quinlan was supposed to fight in April. I interviewed him at what was it, the Danny Garcia Keith Thurman Media Day. He's supposed to come back in April and he didn't, so I don't know what's up with him. December would be 2 years off. How much all of it costs? The website, after everything, the website itself came to $2,700. After everything, we have each one of the team members I have to have their own email. You know, because, you know, to sign up for credentials. So each one of those emails is $5 a month. And so far I'm paying for 14. I believe only 10 are in use. This program, 1, 2, 3, I'm not using that one, that computer monitor back there. All this equipment, the cable bill is $1,000 a month. iPad, multiple phones, services to share my videos around. Basically, it's transportation when I go to New York. You know, catch the train. When you see people to fights, you know, I got to make sure they got their money. You know, we're getting a lot more organized with that now. You know, like shit, all business cards. You know, Fight View 360 mouse pads and shit. You know, so only like it's the people who are in the business, as far as managers, promoters, even other YouTubers, they know exactly what I'm doing. You know, they know exactly what I'm doing. You know, they know I'm putting a lot of money in this shit. It's people like, you know, I don't want to say like you guys, but it's people who will try to play you, and it's like, yo, you're not in this business. You don't understand how much this shit is costing. You know? Like, to try to do so. Of course, my goal is to take over fucking boxing media. If I'm not making any money off of this, what do you think I'm doing all this for? I'm trying to get above the rest. And you know how the saying goes, to make money, you got to spend money. I think Spencer's Collazo just had, I thought so too, but Collazo just had some surgery. Collazo was dealing with some type of injury. This was a couple of weeks ago that I found this news out. Can't you get sponsors to pay for your trips and shit? To an extent, but I'm unorganized. We have sponsors, but I'm unorganized. You see what I'm saying? So that's why I'm happy to get this fight over with, so I can start working on, like the things that really, really need to be done. So I've done all of this in relatively a short period of time. But still, well, people tell me that. But to me, I should have been here 2 years ago. So like I said, like you can't, like, my goal is to be number one. I'm not trying to be like nobody. I'm not trying to work for anybody. I don't want to be no TV announcer or nothing like that. I want to have like a show like where it comes on the same time every week, and we can have special guests, and I can do, you see this? I can put like Skype in here. I can put Skype in here and shit, and we can do like, well, we got such and such from, such and such from such and such, and he's this doing this, can you tell us what's going on, shit like that. People be too closed-minded, or the people that are not, or the people who understand what I'm doing, they don't want to see me do it because they don't have the mental capacity to do it themselves. So I've had to suffer a lot, man. Hey, listen, at one point in time, I went 3 months without no sex. Real rap. Well, see, if you say like Ariel Helwani, then that means that's like being like him. No, I'm trying to. I've seen what he's doing, but I'm trying to do something above that because his show is not hardcore. I want to have like, I want to say, you know what? Let's get Adrian Broner on what? What do people talk on these days? FaceTime or some shit. Put it up here. And let's talk like, yo, bro, what's going on with such and such and such and such? And I'm saying, you want some dickhead shit. Why you ain't make weight? But not being disrespectful, but like have a full interactive show like where it's not sugarcoated. I don't want to sugarcoat nothing. So I once used to use the term like the Howard Stern of boxing. But like not, like I want like a hardcore like show. I want a hardcore show. So we working towards that, man. We working towards that. So what we're gonna do is, let me explain to you what we're gonna be doing tonight. And please subscribe if you haven't already. What we're gonna be doing tonight is I'm gonna do my normal post-fight videos. They're gonna be about anywhere between 10 to 15 minutes long. Before I do all of that, I have to upload all these videos I have right now in my inbox from the sportsman who's at the fight. So if I don't upload those before the fight, then they're pointless, right? Because it's people talking about the fight. People like Carl Froch. You'll see. Watch. That's the first one I'm going to upload is the Carl Froch one. That I'm not fucking around. What else? Then after the fight, we're going to do a live interactive stream like this. And who knows? Whatever happens in the fight, if Mayweather gets knocked out, not saying he will. If McGregor gets knocked out, not saying he will, we'll be able to watch it. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Damn, I can't pick that up right now. So, we getting there, yo. We getting there. But one thing for sure is, even though, I feel Mayweather's not the best ambassador for the sport, we still can't have him get knocked out, yo. Like, I'm talking about like for boxing. It's going to rock the sport to its core. Boxing is going to have some real issues. If Mayweather loses, you already have them UFC motherfuckers. You have what is it? Michael Bisping versus what wants to fight Tony Bellew or some shit. Shit is crazy. We might get a Mighty Mouse Johnson, Demetrius Johnson. Can we get him versus Tank Davis? Can we get him versus Tank Davis? Can we get John Bones Jones against the winner of the World Boxing Super Series tournament? The cruiserweight. Shit's crazy. They really think they can beat like boxers. Like this is boxing versus mixed martial arts. This is boxing versus UFC tonight. UFC really wants him to win. They want Conor to win. They want to be like, yes, we beat the #1. It's gonna be crazy. I think if Mayweather loses, it's gonna be because of Eclipse. It's gonna be the Eclipse. You know. But I'm looking forward to it, man. I'm looking forward to it. The festivities start in exactly 5 hours, yo, on Fox. The undercard starts on Fox. Joshua versus Stipe in the octagon. A boxer would definitely get fucked up going over to mixed martial arts. Floyd would get choked out by Conor over in there, or get kicked right in his fucking face, or leg kicks. He just leg kick him to death. Just leg kick him to death, you know? We're going to be here for another 14 minutes. We're here for another 14 minutes. Conor should walk in with his lightweight title. He should. He should. He should walk out with both of them. What is his stance going to be, though? Is he going to come out with his gloves like this? What is he going to do? What's his stance? What's his stance going to be? That'd be crazy, right? He said Floyd core too little. He said Floyd's core's too little. It's upsetting that Gervonta Davis didn't make weight, though. It's just such a bad look, you know. But yeah, we're done in 14 minutes. No. I got shit to do, man. I got shit to do, and I gotta get a little bit of rest. I gotta cook. Like, one thing I don't like doing this usually. I'm gonna say not usually, all the time. I don't watch fights with people, you know. So I like to have, like, before a fight comes on, I gotta sit here. I gotta watch fights, fast forward, rewind, do social media, you know. So I like to have like a nice, comfortable environment. I have a routine. I make sure all my food is done, cooked, you know. And I come and I sit here, and I'm in like a nice, relaxed environment. I make sure I got enough ice cubes. I always keep my little thing of my homemade iced tea down there, you know. And I just, you know, I like to have like everything, all my equipment, everything all charged up, you know. So nah, man. Y'all lucky y'all getting this, but it's fight day. And then the stuff I was doing last night, as I said, was an experiment. You know? My barber got me looking Dominican, right? He gave me this whole, what do you do right there? He gave me that. Conor would be the cash cow in Vegas. Bernard Hopkins said it best. I would want to roll around with some dudes nutsack in my face. Hell yeah, man. That's crazy. Thanks, delusional dad. Cool name. First fight comes on at 7 p.m. Eastern. 7 p.m. Eastern on Fox. Free TV Fox. The Cotto card starts at 9:45. The Cotto card starts at 9:45. You know, so we're gonna have a productive ass night. We're gonna have a productive ass night. We're supposed to be covering the Cotto fight. They didn't answer my email. So we was late anyway. Is the Cotto fight gonna be on before the Mayweather fight on HBO? If they're smart, that's what they'll do. I'm talking about the card starts at 9:45 Eastern. I heard Conor wants to walk out with his UFC titles and Cage War titles. Let him. It's already to show. Let him. Floyd should come out with all. If put it this way, if I was marketing an event, I have Conor come out with his belts. Floyd come out with all his belts, because it would look good in the ring to see, and the UFC champion versus, it would look good to me in the ring. To see like somebody holding Conor belts up behind him and shit. That shit, that shit would look nice. I'm down with that. Free Algieri. AT, what up, G? All is okay. Conor will weigh 170 and get KO. Apologize. I don't know if I don't mean. Floyd has to KO him. Floyd can't go the distance with him, man. Floyd can't go the distance with that young man. Oh wow, phone blowing up. You know. 49-1, yeah, okay. It's like this. If Conor wins, it's off some like, you know, nobody really thinks that he can beat Mayweather in a boxing match. They are relying on the one punch. If he goes out there to try to box Mayweather, then you know, he's in for a long night. You know? Yeah, boxing's reputation is on the line big time, man. Boxing's reputation is on the line big time. My bad, I was looking at some stats. Oh. So, yeah, we at the end of this, man. We got another 10 minutes left, man. I'm going to go upstairs, man, clean this kitchen up. Working on this food. This food's going to be delicious. They're just missing 7 clowns in the fucking clown car, acrobats, orangutans, and midgets. You know, like the old school circus used to have like the freaks. You know, the bearded lady and shit, and the midgets. But you can't say midget no more. You gotta say like little person, a dwarf, right? The little people. No, but it's calling like a little person a midget. Is that derogatory? Like if you see like somebody, like, okay, put it this way. Imagine like if you meet like a mean ass midget, and like they talking shit. And if you say, what, fuck you, midget. Like, is that, you know? Will Chocolatito get KO'd this time? Yo, Chocolatito was having a fight. We not calling no man no Chocolatito. I said that already. He is Roman Gonzalez. Not calling no grown man no Chocolatito. He is Roman Gonzalez. Well, they are dwarfs. No. Wait a minute. The disease or whatever it is, the genetic disorder or whatever it is. I don't want to call it disorder. I don't know. They might get offended. It's called dwarfism, correct? But you're supposed to call them little people. But if you call them midget, then that's like. But it's not like, okay, you know how they say like you can't use the term retarded. It's autism. It's autistic. You can't see like, oh, you know, they're retarded. You got to see like, you got to know, you know, they suffer from autism. So. Yeah, or you can call them hobbits. You know? Call them hobbits, I guess. Damn midgets. Don't say that shit to Bushwhack Bill. What? Bushwhack Bill a midget? That's one thing I don't like, man, like a mean fat person. It's like, yo, you can't be so mean, you fat. Or it's like, how you ugly and you mean? How you ugly and you mean? So it's like, if you're a midget, you don't want to be like, no, mean-ass midget. You want to be nice because people going to call you a midget and start putting shit on the top shelf and shit and making midget jokes. Like, can you get that? You're closer. They're going to talk about punting you and stuff. I heard Showtime is airing WWE pre-show event before the main starts. That'd be what's up. You know, Triple H and Floyd tight. Floyd could go do the Big Show rematch, right? Floyd can go back to WWE. He can go fight Roman Reigns, get the belt. If Roman Reigns or some shit. You know? Yeah, you know, I don't like midget hands. They're like you ever see like Vienna sausages? They got like, you know, like just real small hands, man. Like weird, you know. But they be like extra like fat. I don't like dwarf hands. You know, they'd be weird. Yeah, it's so many ways you can mess with a midget. Floyd learned to promote his fights from Vince McMahon, and I've learned, believe it or not, to promote like my shit like Floyd Mayweather or anti-Floyd Mayweather a little bit, if that makes sense. You got to be young and outspoken. Also, did you notice that Floyd did not take his hat off to Conor McGregor? Did you notice that? He didn't take his hat off to him, and he didn't call him a young hungry lion. What does that mean? Oh shit, my package just came. I gotta go to this is the perfect time to end the stream. Let me see what this is. Is it my lawnmower? I ordered a lawnmower from Amazon. Let's see. It's my lawn. I can't see. It's my lawnmower on the steps. Is that the lawnmower? Yeah, that's my lawnmower. I hope I don't have to put that shit together. I hope I don't have to put that shit together, man. That's gonna be whack. Conor, you little bitch, you little short-ass, weak-ass bitch, you ain't got shit on me, Paula told Floyd. I mean, come on. I mean, what, like, it's not, no, it's a Black & Decker. I got a Black & Decker. Yeah, I was paying this landscaper, you know, to do my shit, you know, and that was what, $40 a week. So I said, man, I hell with that. I ordered me a nice ass lawnmower because I didn't want to mow the grass myself because of my asthma. But I got a respirator mask, one of them big ass thick construction masks. You know, I said I gotta start cutting costs, man. I gotta start cutting costs. You know, so I'm cutting costs all over the board. I'm getting rid of Cinemax. You know, who watches Cinemax? I'm getting rid of Cinemax. You know, I'm going to get rid of the fucking movie channel. Why am I paying for that? You know? I got 3 phones. No, wait. I got 2 house phones, right? 2 house phones and 2 cell phones. For what? You know? Got to cut these costs, man. And an iPad. And I got a Kindle Fire 8 coming. But that's for my pop, though. That's not for me. You know? Gotta cut these costs, man. Would you ever take a standing blowjob from a midget? What? That doesn't sound delightful. Because it's like you're gonna be looking down like, yo, I'm getting a blowjob from a midget. T, what do you think of the World Boxing Super Series, Cruiserweight, and Super Middleweight, and who you got winning each division? I've done predictions on 4 of the 8 first-round fights for the Cruiserweight division and the 168-pound division. For the Cruiserweight division, we're getting a good one in the second round. The second round starts. I know I'm jumping all over the place. The second round starts in February or March, or is it January or February? We could see, if the stars align, you could see Chris Eubank Jr. versus George Groves then. Chris Eubank Jr. can win. Jamie Cox is the underdog, but I think Colin Smith is the favorite. When it comes to the cruiserweight, Alexander Usyk or Miras Briedis. You know, it depends. Depends. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, mentally, like, it'd probably be a good blowjob, but mentally, I'll be thinking, like, yo, that's a little lady down there, a midget. Like, that'll be in the back of my mind, like, yo, why am I getting sucked off by a midget? You know? So I wouldn't be able to enjoy it. Gervonta Davis thoughts. We talked about all that at the beginning of the video. We're actually at the end of the stream. The stream is actually ending in exactly 55 seconds. No bullshit. You know, so we're going to be back tonight, of course. You know, it's going to be a lot of content. I'm going to go fry my fish up. And come down. Let me go get my lawnmower off the porch. I'm gonna fry my fish up, come down, and start getting these videos out. You know. Thank you. Please subscribe. We got a long night ahead. We're gonna watch the post-fight press conference tonight after the fight. Manny versus Jeff Horn rematch is supposed to be happening in November. See what you're talking about, because the money versus the unicorn. Well, you know, unicorn is a mythical ass beast. So yeah, you just tuned in, bro. I'm sorry, my bad. Oh shit, we got to end the stream. Thank you. Please subscribe. Teach Your Controversy. Teach Your Controversy live.